Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. How you guys doing? This is your coach Ida. And for those that doesn't know me, my name is Ida Cirino Lee. I'm a holistic health practitioner and an integrative nutrition coach. And my passion is to help women entrepreneurs to prevent, control, and reverse chronic diseases. What for? So you can live a long, healthy life fulfilling your dreams and God-given purpose while you deal with the demands of entrepreneurship and womanhood, because we have many hats. So I'm so excited to be here. Happy New Year to all of you that are watching me here. Happy New Year. And today I have something really good because it's the beginning of the year and many people made their resolution that they want to lose weight, that they want to get healthy, and a lot of us are going into a detox program or something like that. So I want to teach you a little bit of what is a detox and why we need a detox. Because right now, if you go to your physician and you ask them, can I get a detox or give me a detox recipe or something like that, they're going to tell you don't need a detox, that your body doesn't need a detox. And the reason why they're going to say that to you is because it's true. I mean, really honestly, God created our body in a way that it can detox itself. Okay? The thing is that we put so much garbage and there's so much toxins out there in our environment, in our foods, in our personal care products, in the cosmetics, in the cleaning products, in the air that we breathe outside, everything plus the stress that we go through, the emotional discomfort that we go through, our mental health, all those things bring toxins into ourselves and into our bodies. And what happened with that is that we have more toxins that the body can handle. So our toxin organs, they get overwhelmed. So what the detox is going to do is going to help those organs to clear up and optimize so that they can continue to do their job as detoxing your body on a daily basis. So that's why it's so important for us to do a detox. Now, some people ask people, what's the difference between a detox and a cleanse? Well, when somebody doing a cleanse, usually what they mean is that they're cleaning their colon. And usually a cleanse lasts anywhere from 1 day to 7 days. Usually the regular thing that the people use is a 3-day detox. Okay? So that, I mean, a 3 days cleanse. Cleanse. Now a detox is a total change on everything that you do when it comes to your lifestyle. Okay, you're changing the way that you do your spiritual health, the way that you do your mind health, the way that you do your eating health to create a full detox. Okay, so let's talk a little bit first of what are your detox organs and how they work. Okay, so I got my notes here to make sure that I don't forget anything. So the first organ that help you with the detox of your body is your skin, and the way that it does is with the sweat. That's why it's so important for us to exercise so we can sweat out the toxins that are coming out of our body through our sweat. Okay, so that's very important. Our skin work as a barrier, so things don't go inside our system, our bodies. So that's the reason why we need to exercise, so that way we can release all these toxins that are accumulated in the glands and in the skin, so that they can come out. So that's the first way that the body detox. The second place that the body detox our intestines. Our intestines do detox. What the intestines do is they absorb the nutrients from the food that we eat, and then they get rid of all the toxins and get rid of all the garbage through our stools. So that's why it's important also to help that process. We need to eat more fiber so that process can happen. We need to eat more fiber, we need to move, and we need to drink a lot of water so we can help our intestine to do their job when it comes to release all the garbage out and all the toxins out. The next detox organ is our kidneys. Our kidneys filter our blood, take all the garbage out of our blood, and it goes out in our urine. That's the need why we need to drink plenty of water. We're supposed to drink at least half our weight in water, meaning that if you weigh 200 pounds, that means that you need to drink 100 ounces of water. It's a little bit more than a gallon of water a day. Okay, so it's important for us to drink plenty of water so we can help our kidneys do the job that they're supposed to do. Then the next organ that helps with the detox process in our bodies are lung. Our lung detox the gases, inhale the oxygen and take away need to be, but exhale the CO2, which is the gas toxins that is in our body, and you take it out. That it happens and it's built up with the production and metabolism of that our cells do. That's the end product, and it will take it out. Okay, so that's the way the lungs work. So we need to keep our lungs clean and healthy, doing breathing exercises and eating a lot of greens that help with our lungs, so that way the lungs can do the job that they're doing by taking all the CO2 out, all the toxin gas out of the body. The next thing that we have is the liver. Now the liver do a lot, because what the liver does is that it takes the toxins and the chemicals and all the nasty stuff that we take, okay, and the liver metabolize it and turn it into less harmful things, and then the liver decide whether they need to go out through the intestines and in the stools, or you need to go throughout the kidneys and into the urine. Okay, so that's a lot. When your liver is overwhelmed, okay, you're not going to be able to do all that job, and we're taking tons and tons of toxin in a daily basis. So it's very important for us to make sure that we have a healthy liver. Okay, and then the next organ that we need that is part of our detox is our lymphatic system. And what is the lymphatic system? The lymphatic system is a circulatory system that is parallel to our regular circulatory system. And what it does is that it has nodules and filters that help. It's also part of our immune system, because the lymphatic system have the white blood cells and the T cells that are going to kill all the bacteria and pathogens. And then when all that bacteria and pathogens, they break it down and they kill it, okay, the end product, the garbage of that, it will turn it back into the bloodstream, and then the bloodstream will take it to the liver, and the liver will do exactly whether you need to go through the kidneys or whether you need to go through the intestines. So that's the other job. And in order for us to keep a lymphatic system healthy, remember that our regular circulatory system have the pump, which is the heart, and have valves that keep the blood going in a direction. But our lymphatic system does not have that. Okay, so we need to move, exercise, and the best exercise you do to keep a healthy lymphatic system is bouncing. So if you do, if you buy a little trampoline, put it, the way that, because people say, I don't have time to do all these things. The best thing you can do is you take a little trampoline and you put it in front of your sink when you're washing your teeth in the morning, and you bounce and you wash your teeth, and you bounce and you wash your teeth, and you bounce for at least 5 minutes. Okay, and that's going to help your body move. If you want to get a little bit more, how you say that, more fancy with it, you can do dry brushing. Okay, and that you do it before you take a shower. You take a natural bristles brush, and you're going to be brushing your body towards your heart. Towards your heart. So you will be doing the arms towards your heart, towards your heart. If you're doing the neck, that will be down towards your heart. Everything towards your heart, through the legs. But you start from the bottom first. You start from the legs, to the hips, to the torso, the stomach, and then the breast, and then you do the neck and down. Okay, and that you can do dry brushing just before you take a shower. And then I see a lot of people that are commenting with me, but because I'm streaming through StreamYard, if you don't say in top of the video, there's something that's going to ask you for you to give okay to the video. When you do that, when you give okay to the video, then I can see your name. So thank you. I see all kind of stars and stuff. Thank you, everybody. Let me see if I can see your names in the phone, in the comments. Let me see if I can see. Hi, Miss Bertha. Yes, I see Miss Myrta is here. So as I'm saying, another thing that you can do for the lymphatic system is a dry brushing. The next thing, if you want to go even fancier, is that if you go to a gym that have a whole body vibration machine, a whole body vibration machine, that is excellent for your lymphatic system. Not only excellent for your lymphatic system, it's excellent to exercise on it, because when you exercise on the vibration plate and your body's vibrating, it's like you're moving. If you're doing 6 sit-ups in it, it's like if you did 20, because everything is moving. So it's good for cellulite, it's good for your exercise, it's good for bone and muscle strength when you do the whole body. The gym that I go to, they have that machine, so I do that before I exercise and after I exercise. Okay, for maybe 10 minutes every time. So that's another way that you can also stimulate your lymphatic system. So that's why it's so important for us to stimulate our lymphatic system. It's so important to keep our organs I'm so sorry today, my mind is going a little bit crazy, but all the organs that are in charge of detox, they need to be optimized. And the way that we optimize it is doing a detox. And that's why it's so important. But when I give a detox to somebody, when I tell one of my clients I want you to do a detox, there's different kind of detox out there. There's a detox for the liver, there's a detox for this and that. I always start detoxing from sugar. Why detoxing from sugar? Because you know that sugar is our biggest enemy. Okay, sugar is our biggest enemy. Sugar feed cancer. Sugar keep your body acidic. Sugar give it insulin resistant, diabetes, heart disease. Sugar keep your body oxidative stress high. When you have high sugar, you are not able to assimilate extra the way that you should. Is the main cause of Alzheimer's and all kind of chronic diseases. So that's why I said always detox by removing sugar. And also when you remove sugar, you also are removing a lot of the guilty foods when you remove sugar that are causing all the diseases and all the issues and problems that you have. So that's why it's so important. That's why I tell everybody first detox from sugar. And why sugar? Because even when you think that you are eating modestly amount of sugars, you're probably not, because the industry, the food industry, have given sugar over 72 names. Okay, over 72 names, people. That means that when you are grabbing a food, you have no idea. Even things that you think they're salty, like for example Doritos, you might think it's a salty snack, but do you know that Doritos have 3 different types of sugars in it? And not to mention that it's a corn tortilla, that a corn is a carbohydrate that the body's going to turn into a sugar. So that means that you are taking 4 type of sugars right there. So that's the reason why it's important for us to remove the sugar out of our system. And that's the first way that we want to do that. Now, some people tell me, because that today I'm going to give you my favorite smoothie recipe. I'm going to be doing right here in my kitchen. I don't have like an island, so I'm going to have to lift things up so you can see it when we start doing the recipe. But people always tell me, why you use smoothies more than juices? The way I see it is that when you do the juices, you have a more accumulation of the nutrients, but you have less of the fiber. And when you use fruits and you're using fruits, you get more of the sugar. And sugar is bad for you no matter where the sugar is coming from. Okay, especially if you're taking too many. Remember, in order for you to make a glass of orange juice, you might need maybe about 8 oranges. But if you take 1 or 2 oranges, you have all the nutrients that you have, all the vitamin C that you need, and you got all the fiber also. And also, a lot of the nutrients and phytonutrients in our vegetables and fruits are in the fiber. And not to mention that I tell you that we need to help our intestine, okay, remove their toxins too. So we need that fiber to help. The fiber works as a broom, going into the folds of the intestine and cleaning up all the stuff. Because when you don't clean those folds, that causes accumulation of feces, and those feces get infected, and you get diverticulitis, and that's where Crohn's disease and colitis and all this stuff develop once that becomes a bigger issue. Okay, so that's why I prefer doing smoothies than juicing. Now, if you suffer of colitis, if you suffer of Crohn's disease, okay, and you really want to have a cleanse, and you really want to have the nutrients that the vegetables and the fruit have, then juicing is better for them, because since their colon is irritated and sometimes they already have ulcers and stuff like that, the roughage of the foods is going to irritate the ulcers. So that's when you want to really juice. Another thing that you want to use is if you're doing things like a ginger shot, for example, or turmeric shot, things like that. You want to use those. That'd be okay to use, because then you get all the nutrients of those roots, anti-inflammatory nutrients of that roots, and it will be. But that's when you're going to shot. That means that you're drinking that little shot, right? And that's it. You're not adding any many of those sugary fruits and things like that. So now let's go to our recipe today. So my recipe to be is a green juice, okay? And the green juice is made of cucumbers, pineapple, lemon, turmeric, cilantro, and kale, and then a little bit of water, okay? And I forgot to get a cup with water, so let me go and get my water first from the filter. Give me just a second. I prepare everything but the water. Let me get the water from the filter really quick. And I want to tell you what are the benefits of each of this food that we are going to be using to make this juice. Let me get the water. You know how it is. You think you have everything prepared, you always forget something. Okay, so I got the water right here. So let's start with the cilantro. What are the benefits of the cilantro? And if you don't have cilantro, you can use parsley as well. But and this is my cup. Now my cup is yellow like this because this is the only cup I use turmeric with. So the turmeric is going to stain your cup. So you want to assign a cup for your turmeric where you're going to make anything that's going to have turmeric on, okay? Because this is what it's going to look afterwards, okay? I wash my hands already just in case. So the cilantro, the benefits of the cilantro is it cleans body from toxic metals, okay? It's a strong antioxidant that support and promote heart health. It boosts your mood. It promotes normal sugar. It fights against several types of harmful organisms. If you use the cilantro as an essential oil, it's a natural preservative for foods. Okay, and where you can use cilantro besides this juice, you can use cilantro like when you make guacamole, for example. I add cilantro in my foods, in my soups, for example. I also make sofrito. I don't know if I'm a Puerto Rican, and in Puerto Rican we make something called sofrito, that it's a mixture of herbs that we use to season our meats and season our foods and stuff like that. I add cilantro to that as well, so it goes in my food. So that's the way you can use cilantro. So I put my cilantro already in my cup. The next thing is the kale. The kale is also a great antioxidant. It's also a prebiotic. You know, how many of you take probiotics? Because we know that probiotics are part of the good bacteria, is part of our immune system. But sometimes we take the probiotics, but we forgot that those bacteria need to be fed. So we need to feed it with things that are good for them. And kale is one of those things. It's also a prebiotic. It's also an anti-inflammatory. It also has vitamin K that help your blood flow smoothly. Okay, have vitamin E. I have a lot of beta carotene, retinol, and lutein. Okay, those are phytonutrients that help you with your skin and creating vitamin A and different things. Okay, so I'm going to add the kale. The next thing that we have is the cucumbers, because I like my smoothie like frozen. So I cut my cucumbers and I freeze them. Okay, so these frozen. So what I got, the cucumbers are high in antioxidant. Okay, have cleaning up. It have an ability to scavenge the free radicals and clean them up. It blocks the signal pathways that allow cancer cells to survive. Okay, it have all the anti-cancer properties. It's also hydrating because you know that it's mainly made out of water, and it's anti-inflammatory. If you notice, everything that I have here is anti-inflammatory. Why? Because inflammation on those organs is the main cause why they cannot filter properly, why they cannot do the detoxing process properly. So anything that is anti-inflammatory is going to help boost the health of those detoxing organs. Okay, so we're going to put here the cucumber. Okay, the next thing that I have is the turmeric, and everybody knows about turmeric. Turmeric is anti-inflammatory, lower your sugar, lower blood pressure, boost your immune system. It's good to prevent chronic diseases. It's good for depression. They call it the natural Prozac when it comes to depression. It also is good for pain. But remember that what happened with with turmeric is that it's very low. It's very hard for the body to absorb it unless you add pepper. So what we're gonna do is that I have my pepper right here, my pepper, okay, and I'm gonna try to put it. I don't have nothing told, so you can see, but I'm just gonna do one squid of the pepper. That's it, and I'm gonna add it to my juice. Then we have. So hi everybody. I don't get to see your names because of you said Facebook and you didn't give okay to StreamYard to so I can be able to see your name. But everybody, thank you for being here. If you have any questions, just put it in there, and I will be going through it after the broadcast so that I can answer all the questions that you have. Okay. So the next thing that we have is the pineapple. Why pineapple? One is that the pineapple has a great flavor and it's going to upset the flavor of the things that you don't like, okay? But also, pineapple is very rich in bromelain. Bromelain is an enzyme that's going to help your body digest all the nutrients. The bromelain is going to help you have good digestion. It's going to lower inflammation. It's going to activate the T helper cells. T helper cells are the cells in the immune system that kill the bacteria and the pathogens. And improve your immune system and reduce allergies. Okay, so you have a lot, especially for people that suffer of colitis and Crohn's disease, bromelain in pineapple is excellent for them. Okay, so now we're going to put my frozen pineapple, and this is fresh pineapple that I cut myself and I freeze it. Okay, and the last thing that we have are lemons. And lemons have a lot of properties. Okay, we're going to put the juice of half a lemon. Okay, so here's my lemon. And the benefits of the lemons is that they're anti-inflammatory, they're having antioxidant, they protect the liver, they neutralize the stomach acid, and relieve indigestion. They're high in vitamin C, they're scavengers of free radicals, they reduce oxidative stress, they protect our DNA from mutation. Have a lot of benefits. So now I'm going to take my squeezer over here. I'm going to squeeze the half of the, let me just put here so you can see. Half of the lemon juice into my juice. Okay. Then I'm gonna add my filter water. In my house, I have a alkaline water filter. Okay, that give me alkaline water. So this is a 9.0 alkaline water right here. Clear, clean, and alkaline. Okay. So I'm gonna add it. About a cup. Okay. Some people also add green tea to add more benefit. You can brew green tea, okay, and add it to it. If you need any sugar, some people like sugar. I don't like to add any sugar to it. For me, the way it comes is fine. But if you're the kind of person that needs to have more flavor, make sure that you use this type of sugar. Excuse me. You want to have monk fruit sugar. Make sure that when you buy monk fruit, that's all it has, monk fruit, okay? That is completely natural, not mixed with anything else. Also, you can have a stevia. I just don't like stevia in my smoothie because stevia has kind of an aftertaste. So I'd rather use the stevia maybe in my oatmeal or in baking, stuff like that. But I don't like to use it in drinks because for some reason, for me, it have an aftertaste. So I prefer the monk fruit. Monk fruit have no calories, okay? And it have a little bit of fiber and it's good for you. Okay, and if you're diabetic, it's not going to raise your sugar or anything else. So that's why you want to have them. Now we're going to put it in our blender. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute so you don't hear the big noise. Just for a second. I'm going to put it in my NutriBullet. Oh. So I take this in the morning. Okay, I do the intermittent fasting. So I have my first meal at 12 noon. So that's the first thing that I have at 12 noon. I'm not a coffee drinker because my health concern is high blood pressure and caffeine raises my blood. I'm very sensitive to caffeine and it raises my blood pressure. That's why I don't add the green tea instead because green tea also have caffeine. So I drink the water instead. Sometimes I also put coconut water because of the electrolytes in coconut water, so you can use that as well. But this time I just put plain water, and now I'm gonna put it on my cup. So this have a lot of anti-inflammatory, a lot of scavenging your free radicals. Remember that free radicals are the once the body metabolizes toxins and metabolize the fruits and break everything else, they give you negative electrons. And the negative electrons, they break up the cell, okay, and damage the cell, and that is called oxidation. So this is going to lower the oxidation. If you lower the oxidation, it lower the inflammation. If you lower the inflammation, it's boosting your system, it's boosting your cells, it's preventing cancer, it's preventing chronic diseases, and it's also delicious. Wow, delicious. So I want to know how many of you are going to try this drink. Like I said, I take it in it's the first thing that I do because I do the intermittent fasting. So my first thing that I drink when I am it's my time for me to eat is I drink my juice first at 12, and then around 12:30 then I eat my breakfast. Okay, I drink this first. I take my vitamins and supplements that I take, and then I eat my breakfast, and that's how I start the day. And I have different type of juices that I do, but this is my favorite. Okay, so I hope this help you, that you understand the importance of detoxing your body, that all of you that are doing your New Year's resolution out there and trying to get healthy, remember that you need to optimize those detox organs. And remember that your detox organs are your skin, your liver, your kidney, your lungs, your intestines, okay, and your lymphatic system. You need to make sure that you optimize that. How do you optimize your skin? For example, you want to make sure that you exercise. The dry brushing that helps with the lymphatic system also help you take all the dead skins out of your dead cells out of your skin, so that your skin can perspire better. Okay, putting natural lotions and things like that, it helps the skin also, so you're not putting all those chemicals. Remember that everything that you put in your skin, 60% of it go directly to the bloodstream within 26 seconds. Okay, so you want to make sure that you put good things that are natural and healthy in your body. Okay, so thank you so much. I appreciate sisterpreneurs and everybody that is watching. Thank you so much. And remember that the doctor is responsible for your sick care, but you, yes, you are responsible of your health care. Let's see if anybody here have any question. Hi, Miss Lillian. Miss Lillian is here. Thank you so much for watching. Uh, like the people did it, like I said, whenever somebody is broadcasting from StreamYard, make sure that you give okay to the StreamYard to see your name, so that I can be able to call your name and say hi to everybody here. So if you have any questions, okay, please ask. If you are interested in how I'm going to become the CEO of my health, how can I take control of my health, how can I prevent disease and even reverse disease, just let me know. You can put anything in the messages, so you can message me in Messenger. Okay, I have a free 45 minutes consultation, discovery consultation, that we can discuss, what are your health main concerns, and maybe I can give you a point or two and see how we can work together so that you can become the CEO of your health and life that you want to be. Okay, so thank you so much and take care. Bye.